Hey, this is Roya96. I am here discussing my burn deck today. Um, it's a chain burn, as you will tell from the spells and traps I have later on. Alright, let's start off with the monsters. We got two lava golems, two stealth birds, Marshmallow and Spirit Reaper. Marshmallow mainly because he's a good stall, and Spirit Reaper mainly because he's a just pretty much just another stall. Two Dusk Koalas, mainly major burn against their hand, especially if you activate Giant Trunade before that. Although I'm not sure if I'm running a Giant Trunade. A Raging Flame Sprite, it's a 3-star, but if you're stalling with a Gravity Bind or level limit, it can keep attacking, and each time it attacks, it gains 1,000 attack. Can attack directly. Destlacuda, more draw power. Um, Basically, it's a Stealth Bird for draw a card. Morphing Jar, kind of obvious. Discard each player discards their cards when it's flipped, and draw another 5. Let's go on to spells. Oh, traps. Here's spells. Alright, one Dark Room and Nightmare. Helps against for SDKs. Meteor Destruction. You deal 1,000 to your opponent, but you can only activate it if they have more than 3,000 life points. Two Chain Strikes. My deck pretty much revolves around this card. This card does 400 damage for each Chain Link, so Chain Link 3, that's 1,200 each. But you can't activate it if there's cards in the chain that have the same name. There's another really main card in my deck. 3 Poisons of the Old Man. Can either heal myself for 12 or deal 800 to the enemy. Good for Nurse Burns also. Hand Destruction, more draw power. Discard 2, draw 2, you and your opponent. 3 Wave Motions, it's the classical for any burn deck whatsoever. 2 MSTs, helps get rid of those dastardly roll decrees. Swords, every deck needs a swords. Scapegoat, more stalling. Messenger of Peace, pay 100 for each standby. And monster with 1,500 or more attack cannot attack. I only run one, but if you want to, you can run more. But I just wanted to keep my deck low. Level limit area B. Level 4 or higher monsters are switched to defense position. Now for traps. Gravity Bind. Classic in any burn deck. Level 4 or higher monsters cannot attack. Ceasefire. Another main card. It's only limited to one, so make sure you don't run 2 or more. This card flips all face down monsters face up. Flip effects are not activated and inflicts 500 damage to your opponent for each effect monster on the field. Good if you have Ojama tokens. No, this is where the chains start coming in. Reckless Greeds. Draw 2 cards, but you skip your next 2 draw phases. Really good for draw power. Accumulated Fortune can only activate Chain Link 4. Draw Chain Link 4 or more. Draw 2 cards. Trying to run 2, but I don't have 2. 3 Secret Barrels, another card that this deck runs on. Secret Barrels do 200 for each card in your opponent's side of the field and in their hand, so that could be really deadly if used together in the same chain. Chain Detonation, inflict 500 to your opponent. If activated as Chain Link 2 or 3, goes back to the deck. Chain Link 1 to the graveyard. Chain Link 4 back to your hand. 2 Ojama Trios, really useful for filling up their field. Let's say I activate 1 and 3 tokens. Summon a Lava Golem on them, then activate another one. Their field is pretty much full with 4 tokens and a Lava Golem. 3 Just Desserts, inflicts 500 damage to your opponent for each monster they have on the field. That's really good for inflicting fast damage, especially with the tokens. Draw of Greed, draw power, just draw a card. And then another key card for attackers that really love to attack, like Black Wings. Two magic cylinders. Inflict effect damage to your opponent. Please, that's pretty much it. If you want, make comments, and I'm willing to take any advice you all are willing to give me. Thank you.